Quezon City is just one of many cities in the Philippines, but do you even know that Quezon City is the most populous city in the country?
Quezon City is the largest city of metropolitan Manila, which is an urban agglomeration of 16 cities and one municipality. This region is the political, economic, social, cultural, and educational center of the Philippines.
With a population of nearly 3 million, Quezon City is one of the largest sources of manpower in the Philippines, with its employable human resource assets of 1.672 million.
This is Quezon City, gaining its place in the global arena. Above all these, Quezon City has its own danger zones, the West Valley Fault, that runs through different cities and towns of Bulacan, Rizal, Metro Manila, Cavite, and Laguna. A quake occurring on the West Valley Fault has the potential for most damage, according to PhilVox Director Renato Solidum Jr.
The study showed that Quezon City and Manila will have the highest number of casualties if a 7.2 quake emanates from the West Valley Fault. It is said 5,524 people could die in Quezon City alone, and 23,103 people could be seriously injured. The number of people who will die is dependent on the number of buildings that will collapse.
In Quezon City, around 600 families live right above the WVF. Many are illegal settlers, while some live in multi-million peso homes and plush subdivisions. People in barangays Batasan Hills, Commonwealth, Bagong Silangan, Holy Spirit, and Matandang Balara most imperiled by a major earthquake.
The study predicts that more than 4,713 people will die in the 5 barangays, while 14,707 could end up seriously injured in Barangay Batasan Hills, Commonwealth, Tandang Sora, Bagong Silangan, and Holy Spirit.
Let us not forget that there is another risk that is up against earthquake is flood. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration argued that Quezon City has the most flood-free areas in the metro.
The city hosts the third largest shopping center in the world in terms of leasable space. It may be called a lifestyle city, with many of its areas aiming to create a consortium of conveniences for people living and working here.
So while residents and commuters are advised by the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, to avoid areas like Quezon Avenue, Philcoa, and North Avenue, those in Quezon City can take solace in the fact that locations like the Liman, Teachers Village West, Cubao, Santa Mesa Heights, and many others are relatively free from the risk of floods.
There is a catch, for the Quezon City government will give one boat for each of 20 flood-prone barangays to be used for the rescue and relief operations in times of severe weather disturbances. Mayor Herbert Bautista ordered the procurement of the boats as part of the city's effort to enhance the capability of the city's flood-prone barangays for waterborne rescue.
The flat-bottomed boats are made of fiberglass, and each has a seating capacity of 6 to 8 persons and equipped with paddles, helmets, and vests. This will be given to barangays Bagong Silangan, Damayang Lagi, Del Monte, Doña Imelda, Fairview, Gulod, Mariblo, North Fairview, Payatas, Rojas, San Antonio, San Bartolome, Santa Lucia, Santa Monica, Santo Domingo, Tatalon, Talayan, Damayan, Masambong, and Apollonia Samson.
Rescue and disaster response teams from the barangays have participated in a one-day refresher course supervised by the Disaster Control Division of the local Department of Public Order and Safety on boat handling. Included in the program are adequate skills on the rope rescue operation to effectively respond to search and rescue operations, particularly in times of heavy flooding.
To further level up the locality's disaster response capability, the Quezon City government has also initiated the construction of 3 multi-level evacuation centers, funded by the Department of Budget and Management, worth 50 million allocation for squatters in 3 flood-prone barangays, and is setting up a fully equipped emergency operations centers at the Quezon City Hall compound.
Local DPOS Chief and Local Disaster and Risk Reduction Management Council Action Officer Elmo San Diego said the model evacuation projects will soon rise in the barangays of Bagong Silangan, Tatalon, and Santo Domingo, where each of the buildings can accommodate some 500 to 600 evacuees.
The evacuation center for Barangay Santo Domingo will be built along Araneta Avenue, while that in Barangay Tatalon will be constructed along Tagupo Street. There is no designated site yet for the multi-level building for Barangay Silangan refugees.
On the other hand, San Diego said that the EOC will have the state-of-the-art equipment, including surveillance cameras, radar, radio, and other communication devices, as well as a weather monitoring system to capacitate disaster risk reduction managers and adequately respond to various emergencies.